Thank you for participating in the Blackboard Outcomes Assessment project. We ask that you create and collect an assignment in Blackboard that demonstrates a relevant general education learning outcome, and grade the assignment using a rubric that was created by faculty members. The assessment office will then use Outcomes Assessment to aggregate the data and report on whether students are achieving these outcomes. This training video will demonstrate how to upload rubrics, create assignments, align goals, submit student artifacts, and grade using rubrics. Blackboard Outcomes Assessment performs best when launched using the Firefox web browser. We'll begin by signing into Blackboard. Outcomes Assessment, however, currently resides on the Blackboard Pilot server. The website address is learn2.morainevalley.edu. So now we're going to look at how to import a rubric. Right now we're going to show you how to import rubrics, but first, the assessment office has been able to upload the rubric for you. So the general education outcome that you're assessing, that goal and that rubric should already be in your course shell. If it isn't, we're going to give you instructions how to import a rubric, or if you have any further difficulty, just contact the assessment office. Once you've logged into Blackboard, open the course in which you will import the rubric. On the left rail, under Course Management, expand Course Tools, then select Rubrics. Click the Import Rubrics button at the top of the screen. Now click the Browse My Computer button. The Office of Academic Assessment will provide the rubric we would like you to use for the pilot. When you receive it, save the zip file to your computer. Here, we've saved it to the desktop. Select the rubric zip file, then click the Open button. Now you've returned to the Import Rubric screen. You can see the rubric file name on the screen. Click Submit. Now you're at the Import Rubric Results screen. You can see that the rubric was successfully imported. Now click OK in the lower right-hand corner. Here, you'll see the rubric description. You can open the rubric to view the details by clicking the down arrow next to the rubric title and then selecting Open. Now, you can go ahead and click on Close Window. We've successfully imported a rubric. Now that the rubric has been imported to the course, let's create an assignment. Start by ensuring that the edit mode is turned on. Next, you can click on the content link. The version of your course that you see is the completely unedited version before you started adding content to the course. Some of you may have changed the names of the different links on Blackboard. For our purposes, you'll select the content link. Hover over the Assessments button. Select Assignment from the drop-down menu. This brings us to the Create an Assignment page. Under the heading Assignment Information, you can name the assignment and enter instructions in the text box. Or, if you'd like to upload an assignment that you've already created, you can do that here. Click on Browse My Computer, and you can open the appropriate file. Now, we can attach the rubric that we uploaded earlier. Under the Grading heading, hover over the Add Rubric button. Choose Select Rubric from the drop-down menu. This brings us to the Select Rubrics page. Select the rubric by marking the appropriate checkbox, then click the Submit button. A dialog box will appear regarding the point values. Click OK to assign the maximum number of points allowed in the rubric as the points possible. The rubric has been added. Under the Type heading, you can see that the rubric is set to be used for grading. We want to change this to be used for secondary evaluation. Do that by hovering over the icon to the left of Used for Grading. Now select Used for Secondary Evaluation. This ensures that the gradebook will not be affected and the assignment is only used for assessment purposes. Now we can scroll to the bottom of the screen and click Submit. The assignment has been created and students can now submit their work here. Now let's align a goal to the assignment that we created earlier. Goals are the general education learning outcomes defined in the college catalog. First, click on the content link. The assignment that you created earlier should appear. Hover over the assignment name, and a gray arrow appears to the right of the assignment title. Click that arrow. Select Add Alignments from the drop-down menu. Next, place a check mark next to the appropriate goal. If you need to be reminded which goal you've been assigned, the assessment office has those on file. And right here we'll show you a screenshot of the instructors as well as the goals that are assigned to their course. Again, if you need this information, just contact the assessment office. Okay, once you select your appropriate goal, click Submit. Now you've returned to the content screen, and you can see that your goal is active. Now let's look at how a student submits work. The student begins by logging into the Blackboard Pilot server, learn2.morainevalley.edu. The student will open the appropriate course, then...
Let's start that over.
Okay, no problem. Now, let's look at how a student submits work. The student begins by logging into the Blackboard Pilot server, learn2.morainevalley.edu. Once the student logs in, he or she will open the appropriate course and then click the content link. Next, the student will open the appropriate assignment. In order to attach the artifact, the student will click the Browse My Computer button, which is located under the Assignment Materials heading. The student will select the appropriate file, then click the Open button. The work has been uploaded, and now the student clicks Submit. The assignment has been submitted. Finally, let's grade an assignment. Open the appropriate Blackboard course. On the left side of the screen under the Control panel, expand the Grade Center. Select Assignments. If necessary, scroll to the right to locate the grade column for the assignment. We are looking for Assignment 1 or whatever you named your assignment. Locate the cell for the student's assignment containing a green exclamation point. Hover over the cell and click the gray drop-down arrow that appears to the right. Now select Attempt. You're now at the Grade Assignment screen. Under the Review Current Attempt heading, you can open the student's submission by double-clicking on the file name. Here, you can review or print the artifact. Once you've finished reviewing the artifact, you can close the file. Under the Grade Current Attempt heading, click on the View Rubric button. The rubric detail window appears. Maximize the window and click the appropriate options to assign values. In the pilot environment, the students will not see any feedback that you add to the rubric. Go ahead and click the Save button. The assignment has now been graded. Now click the Save and Exit button. If you'd like to move directly on to the next student artifact, you can choose Save and Next instead of the Exit button.